Expensive whiskey. Usually pretty good, but are they worth the price? Well, I've got 6 today, and they're all increasing price, so we're going to go through each one and see if each whiskey is worth its value. Let's get started. Okay, first up, coming in at $150, we got Kilchoman Sauternes Cask. This is a 7-year Islay from Kilchoman. I have reviewed this, put it up there for you. I really like this bottle. It's a 7-year Sauternes Cask finish. If you don't know what Sauternes are, it's just a really nice white sweet French wine, and this is just fantastic. So this is 55% alcohol. It's pretty peaty, but that sweet French wine really cuts through that, and it gets really sweet and nice. I actually think I have some like lemon sherbet notes on here, along with that really nice deep peat, that flavor that you get from Kilchoman. Their peat's around 50 ppms. This is a very good bottle. I think most of what Kilchoman offers is very good. They are priced a little higher. Some are limited release, and some are just using barrels and finishes that are just hard to get to. So like the Sauternes, for example. $150 for this, I think it's pretty worth the value here. Again, you can check my review, but I'm pretty sure I give the value around a 4 because the entire experience is just very, very solid. And I think if this was over $150, I'd be like, no, but I think maybe $130 to $150 is a really good price point for this because this is a very solid bottle. Okay, coming in at $180, we got the Dalmore Cigar Malt Reserve, 44% alcohol, Highland Single Malt. I have not reviewed this one yet, but I'm going to get to it because this is just awesome. This is matured in American White Oak ex-bourbon casks, Cabernet Sauvignon barrels, and Oloroso sherry. So you're going to get a lot of awesome flavors from this. You're going to get the nice dark spiciness from the oak, the really nice dry tanniny, some fruit influence from the cab, and then you get one of my favorites, just Oloroso sherry sweetness, vanilla, some cinnamon in there, maybe some brown sugar and some maple. Just, this is going to be an incredible bottle. Now, $180, no age statement. It is a very robust, full experience, even at 44% alcohol. So I'm not going to say it's not worth the $180. I think if it was maybe like around the Kilchoman's price range, like $150, it would be much better. But if you're interested in the Dalmore Cigar Malt, definitely give it a try. It is good. I don't think you'd be disappointed if you spent $180 on this bottle. I just think it's a smidge higher than what I would personally want to pay for it. I did get this because I got a channel, I got to review some stuff, but otherwise, if I got a better price, it'd be even better, but this is still a very good bottle. Okay, now we're going to be over the $200 mark. We're going to start with Bruichladdich Octomore 13.1. I have not reviewed this one yet either, however, we're going to get there. 137 ppms and 59.2% alcohol. I love Octomore, I love Islay, I love Bruichladdich, so I'm going to glow about this bottle. These are all limited releases, so the price is going to dictate that, but I will say Bruichladdich makes an incredible spirit, and this is no exception. Really, really nice, definitely smoke, some leather, outdoorsy notes, definitely some citrus in there as well, but it really all blends and it accompanies each other very, very nicely. So $240 for this. Again, it is limited release, but I think it's worth it. If you've had an Octomore before, you know what you're going to get into, and it's just going to be an impeccable experience. Now, all these 0.1, 0.2, 0.3s are all 5 years old. So they're pretty young, but don't let that stop you because, oh my God, the spirit that they create is just magnificent. It is a very good bottle. I cannot wait to review this. 240 bucks, pretty worth it, I'd say. It is limited release, good bottle. Okay, just a little more expensive than the Octomore. We have the Arran 21, 46% alcohol. It's a single malt island region from the Isle of Arran. I've reviewed this before, put it up there. I bought this for my birthday, $270. I love this bottle. As you can tell, it's almost gone, and the Scotch probably loved it too. Exclusively in Oloroso sherry. It is one of the sweetest whiskeys I've ever had. And this is 21 years old. So a 2-decade-old whiskey you're going to pay money for. But I still do think that 270 bucks is pretty reasonable considering like Arran is a pretty small distillery compared to like Glenlivet and Glenmorangie and all those other ones. And this is so good. It's orangey, it's zesty, it's sweet, it's light, it's fragrant. It's just, a very, very easily shared expensive whiskey for like those really nice special occasions where you want people to enjoy it. It's not going to be like an Islay where you have to like wonder if people are going to like the peat. There's no peat in here. This thing is just fantastic. I am sad it's almost gone. I got to savor the last bit of this, but I think the value here is pretty on the up and up here for the market, considering it is a 21-year-old whiskey. And if you want to go try Arran, all of their stuff is very good, but this one is incredible. Great bottle. Okay, so now the price has leveled up a lot. We have Laphroaig 25. This is the 2019 release of their 25-year whiskey. It is 51% alcohol, but I tell you what, it's $650. Now, I will say that it is currently my favorite whiskey I have in my collection. It's matured entirely in ex-bourbon casks for 25 years, and I tell you, that length of time just makes the smoke so subtle in this Laphroaig. Like, their PPMs are usually around 45 to 50. It's not a whole lot, but I tell you, it mixes so well with the other flavors, and I personally think it's one of the most creamy Islas I've ever had. This flavor profile is fantastic. My review of this thing is right up here. Now, I am glowing about this. It is currently my favorite bottle, but it's $650. I bought it with a tax return because I just wanted to see what are my next level ups on some of my expensive whiskeys. I just had to try this because I love Laphroaig. Would I buy it again? We'll see. I don't know. That is a steep price point, but again, it is a 25-year whiskey, and at a certain point, you are going to pay a lot of money for these things. Do I think it's worth it? It is a very good experience, but $650 is still just a little high to me. I think if you found maybe like 500 or around that area, it would probably match, personally to me, what this is. It didn't like blow me away. It is currently my favorite whiskey that I have. Not the one I've ever had, but what I currently have and own. But if you are curious, if a bar's got it, give it a shot. If you want to spend $650, be my guest, because the 2019 release is a little more alcohol content than some of the other ones, 51%, so you get a little more robust of a flavor profile there, but it is still very good. But value, I don't know. All right, last on the list here, $900 Ardbeg 25-year in the same kind of barrels as Laphroaig, ex-bourbon, 46% alcohol. So it's 5% alcohol less than the Laphroaig, and I'm going to say, this being $900, I was expecting it to blow Laphroaig out of the water. No, the Laphroaig is better than this. I have a comparison video of the two on my channel. I'll put that one up here as well. But I'm not saying this is a bad bottle. It's just definitely not $900 to me. It is a little more smoky than you get out of the Laphroaig. You do get some of that brine, the toffee, the coffee, the earth, the oak spice, and that smoke, obviously, but it is a little more of a subtle smoke, but not quite as subtle as the Laphroaig. But it wasn't quite as good to me in my palate than the Laphroaig, and the fact that it's $250 more, it's very hard for me to sit here and tell you that it is worth that $900 price tag. Now, I'm not a whiskey market guru, but I'm just going to sit here and say that I'm pretty sure that Ardbeg 25s aren't that common, and that is why the price is up. The supply is low. Would I buy this again? I don't think so. I don't think, out of all the whiskeys I've shown you today, I think this is the least worth it for its price tag. But again, that's just me. If you've had this before, you want to let me know that you love it, just let me know with a comment down below. I mean, I think the packaging is great. I think the box is awesome. But that's kind of where it ends for me for like this high-end experience. This just tastes to me like a little more of a mature Islay I've had. I would pick other ones over this, especially because it's $900. So I'm going to say value on this one, just a big no. But that's, again, just me. I usually say that higher price for whiskey doesn't always mean a higher quality, but sometimes some can get pretty close to their value and sometimes some can't. Just depends. It's all experience based. If you had some of these before and you disagree with what I said, give me a comment. I'd love to have a conversation with you guys. If you're not subscribed already, it'd be really awesome if you did so. I do it every Wednesday. I get Whiskey Wednesday videos up there. If you like this, give it a like. Helps me a lot. I'll see you guys next time.